So, a pleasant morning, everyone. A pleasant morning, sir. I'm Shane Malunha with Learning Group 4. We're going to discuss about the flight from conversation by Sherry Durkee. So, for the introduction, the flight from conversation is an article written by Sherry Durkee. And for us to know, Sherry Durkee is a professor at MIT, and she's a renowned expert in studying the relationship between people and technology. So in the article, The Flight from Conversation by Sherry Turkle argues how technology has basically changed the way people communicate and connect with each other over the years. So Turkle believed that we live in a society where mobile and electronic devices limit our growth as a human beings. And also, in the article, it describes how people would rather use text or emails or any other social media platforms to communicate rather than talking or conversing face to face with each other. So the article, The Flight from Conversation, it explores how our increasing reliance on technology has affected our ability to have a meaningful conversation. And it also highlights the importance of face-to-face communication and the impact of technology on human connection. And for the next reporter is
Good day everyone and good day sir. I'm Sabi Tanis and we want to discuss and show you the overview of the story called The Flight from Conversation. So first is that the article highlights the changes in conversation due to technology and its impact on human connection. So the story highlights how conversation changed due to the technology and also it emphasizes the impact of technology to the human connection. So next is the impact of technology. It discusses the challenges and opportunities technology presents for meaningful conversation. So the impact of technology, it doesn't only give us challenges but also it gives us opportunities like accessibility in communication, like in social media. Just one click and you can send messages on your friends, family, or loved ones. So next is the need for conversation. It says here that face-to-face conversation is essential for developing empathy and experiencing the joy of being heard and understood. So face-to-face conversation is essential. It is important. It is important to develop an ability to sense other people's feeling or emotion. So that's what we call empathy. And also in face-to-face conversation, we can experience the joy of being heard and understood. So that's the last one. So that's the last one then. For the overall overview or review of the article or the story called The Flight from Conversation is it's all about how technology changed the human connection. So thank you.
So good day everyone, good day sir. So I'm Alexander Munoban and I'm the one to tackle about Alone Together. So Alone Together, feeling connected through technology but still experiencing isolation. So the quote is, we expect more from technology and less from each other by Sherry Turkle. So one example of this is social media friendship. So people can have 100 or 1,000 or even thousand of friends on social media. They can share their thoughts, photos, and also experience with a wide audience. So, however, when they're physically alone, they may still feel a sense of isolation because because those connections may not necessarily relate into their real life interconnections. Thank you.
Good day everyone, good day sir. I'm Angel May Mantas. I will be discussing technological empathy. So, technological empathy is the ability to understand and consider the emotional and physiological experiences of users when designing or interacting with technology. It involves being aware of how technology impacts individuals on a personal and emotional level and designing technology in a way that respects and accommodates their needs and feelings. So, the quote underscores the idea that true conversations and connection require more than just digital snippets or virtual interactions. Meaningful conversation involve active listening, empathy, vulnerability, and genuine engagement with others. So they allow for the exchange of ideas, emotions, and experiences in a way that nurture relationships, deepens understanding, and build trust. So in this picture, there are two people having a face-to-face conversation, emphasizing a genuine connection.
So, good day, Sir Hardy. I am Delara Fatimay, and I will be the one who will discuss the impact of technology. So, changes in conversation, shallow interactions, and decreased face-to-face communication. So, the technology affects the face-to-face interaction or face-to-face conversation. Kay first, it reduces the attention of the person having the conversation. For example, two people are having a conversation, and person one is using phone while the person two is talking to person one. So in that case, person one's attention was divided sa iyang phone and sa iyang talk. The next example is like me, I'm reporting here in front, and while Jerry is using his phone. So in that case, Jerry's attention is divided. So next is a superficial interaction. So texting to no and emojis nga itong gina-use have made the communication easier, but it lacks the emotional understanding. And the non-verbal cues like facial expression, the gestures, is you cannot see it through digital exchange or texting. Lastly, the fear of silence. So no one out of here wanna feel out of place. So through technology or phone rather, we tend to use phone when we feel out of place. Like for example, 3 people are having conversation, but only 2 people ang nagka-vibe. And the person out of place will likely gonna use the phone to distract herself or himself or kill the vibe, the awkward vibe. That's all for my report. Additionally, the statistics shows that the rise of digital interaction and personal anecdotes.
So, good morning everyone. I'm Rosan Villacampa. I'm the one who tackled benefits of conversation. So, benefits conversations can create connections. The more you talk someone, the more you bond. So, the joy of connecting and making new friends is one of life's great rewards. And by connecting with others, you become bigger than yourselves. And then benefits of conversation is a lifeblood of relationships. So without conversation, relationships will die. And not just romantic relationships, either friendship and families need to talk to keep the connection alive. When the conversation is vibrant, the relationship is vibrant. So the conversation is necessary for communication. So when people don't talk, they invent speculation that isn't there. People jump to assumption because they are not the same page. Even written communication methods tend to lose a lot of their intention and manners by not being done in person. So next is the importance of face-to-face conversation. So what is face-to-face conversation? So face-to-face conversation, it is a direct oral conversation between two individuals' physical appearance. So the importance of face-to-face conversation is one. The importance of face-to-face conversation is you can see and respond to people's reaction, like facial expression and body language, and also their tone of voice. So we also expressing our perceived feelings more clearly, and that allows our mutual empathy, avoiding many unnecessary conflicts accused by pure communication. So, example of importance of conversation is foster empathy, understanding, and deeper conversation. So So, research findings study shows that positive impact of conversation on relationship, empathy, and personal growth. So, the image shows that people are engaging in meaningful conversation.
So, good morning everyone. Good morning, Sir Hardy. I'm Elizabeth Coyas. I'll be adding some of the benefits of conversation. So, having a face-to-face conversation benefits the individual since it helps us to have a better understanding, building relationships, emotional connections, reduce misunderstandings, and most of all, it helps us to improve our communication skills. So aside from all of that, it gives us a real-time feedback, which means that we can immediately respond and react. That helps to clarify misunderstandings and keep the conversations on track, fostering or developing more effective communication.
So on behalf of John Mark Duran, I'm going to explain his part. So in the slide from Conversation by Sherry Turkle, we provide examples to illustrate the impact of technology on our conversation and connection. So as you can see in this picture, it is a coffee shop scenario. So in the past, coffee shops were places where people gathered to have conversations and connect with each other. However, in today's smartphone era, as you can see in the picture, there are people sitting together in the coffee shop, but each person is engrossed in their phones. So this example highlights how technology has changes our behavior and reduced face-to-face communication in public spaces. And for the next picture, it is a family dinner. So it depicts a family sitting at the dinner table. But instead of interacting or engaging with each other, each family member is busy checking their devices. Their phone rather. So the lack of eye contact and genuine interaction demonstrates how technology can distract us even during important events or during important moments like family gathering, family meal, or even bonding with your friends.
So good day everyone, I am Jerry Maher, and in summary of the essay, The Flight from Conversation by Sherry Turkle is an essay that explores how technology is affecting our ability to have a meaningful conversation. So Turkle argues that while technology allows us to be constantly connected, it has also led to a decline of face-to-face interactions, or communications rather. So she discusses on how this shift is impacting various aspects of our life, including our relationship, work, and sense of self. So Turkle suggests that we need to be more mindful of our use of technology and make an effort to prioritize face-to-face interactions or conversations in order to maintain a deep and meaningful connections with others. As you can see in our digital poster that we created, there is a transition from a face-to-face conversation down here to a digital or online communication. And as you can see here, there is a image that is shown from here, a telephone up here to a something that is smart, or a smartwatch, or a smartphone rather.
So to add up, communication is direct when it is done face to face, while when communication goes to different channels, it will create confusion that will lead to misunderstanding. So as you can see here, so there is an involvement of communication. So so kung online mo so the communication goes to and so when a conversation is through digital is kanang makuan mo kanang dili siya direct nga mo kuan sa isa ka person, and kanang there's a higher possibility na mal-misinterpret than sa face-to-face conversation. Thank you.